Hey guys, Josh here, and today I would like to introduce you to 5 Japanese dream addresses I had the chance to visit recently. After almost 1 year since New Horizons came out, I'm amazed to see how every week I still get to discover tons of very creative and unique Japanese themed islands that all look different from each other. If you're in search of new ideas for your own island, or if like me you just enjoy these virtual trips to Japan, keep watching and let me know which island you decide to visit. The very first island I want to show you today is called Mashed Potato. Walking around this island, you will instantly feel like you are in a rural Japanese town. The island beautifully combines small farming areas with streets that are filled with realistic details such as bicycles, junk, and garbage bags that make everything look like a lived-in town. Also, the Japan Post Office, a small tofu shop, fishing area, and other spots on the island will really convince you that you are in Japan. I really enjoyed the realistic and natural brown tones of the island that are matching beautifully with the autumn colors. Since we're on the countryside, you'll see lots of trees and nature pretty much all over the island, but there's also a bamboo forest for you to visit if you're looking for an even more relaxing walk. If you're interested in a realistic, laid-back Japanese island, make sure you add Mashed Potato to your list of islands to visit. If you felt like our first island was not countryside enough, you'll probably be happy to hear that Min Island is even more remote. Houses here are a lot more spread out, leaving each villager a lot of space to set up their own shops or farms around their plot. It really feels like everyone is playing an important role on this island, which gives it a lot of personality. You'll also see a lot of farming areas and gardens, but different crops are being grown in each one of them, so it's far from feeling repetitive, and they're all amazing picture spots. Many areas on this island look like they have been abandoned, such as the train station and the playground, which really adds to the remote village atmosphere. That being said, there is still a lot to see, such as a silk factory, a bar, a school, and so much more. If you need inspiration for how to make beautiful rice fields, or if you just want a little countryside getaway, I'm sure you'll enjoy Min Island. Our next island is called Ikigai, and besides the fact that it is also Japanese themed, it shares nothing in common with our first 2 islands. This one portrays a more idealistic or imaginative vision of Japan, with pagodas, cherry blossoms, and bamboo everywhere. Everything on this island is perfectly organized. In fact, the map is pretty much symmetrical. If you see something on the left side, you'll see a reflection of that on the right side, but different enough to keep it interesting. For example, my favorite areas were at the top left and top right of the island, where there's a bamboo city and cherry blossom city. Both areas look so similar but so different at the same time, and I just love the idea. I also have to mention the interiors. The lighting and colors were perfect in every room and really contributed to a relaxing atmosphere. If you're looking for a more creative vision of Japan and ideas on how to achieve a symmetrical island, then I definitely suggest you take a look at Ikigai Island. Now, let's go back in time with Naniwa Island. This one is actually inspired by 1960s Japan, which is such an interesting twist to the Japanese theme. The custom designs used on this island, such as the vintage signs and posters, really help create this old-time atmosphere. There was a light rain for the first half of my visit, and if there's one thing I really like seeing with dream addresses, it's when island creators carefully pick a specific time of day or weather conditions, so you really can experience their island the way they think it looks best, and you get a better understanding of the mood they try to create. Just like for the previous island, one thing I loved on this one were the interiors. Once again, tons of well-made custom designs were used to create a realistic and vintage atmosphere, and the sound effects of items such as the retro fan add this little touch that elevates everything to the next level. If you feel like going back in time for a bit and experience an island with an amazingly immersive atmosphere, then please go and take a look at Naniwa Island. Our 5th and last island, Kyou genki, is an ideal portrait of Japanese school life. When you arrive, you will be greeted by the school uniforms in front of able sisters, which immediately set the tone for the island. On your way to school, you'll get to see a cute little playground, but you can't stay there for too long as you have to hurry up to catch the train, on which you'll get to enjoy a very beautiful view. If you are sleeping on the train, that's okay because you'll have plenty of opportunities to see scenic spots on the rest of the way. When you finally get to school, make sure to change your shoes and head to your class. Before going home at the end of the day, you might have to help clean the swimming pool, but if you're lucky, you'll have some free time to go play around, run up the hills, and enjoy the breathtaking views of your hometown. If you've always wanted to experience what it's like to be a Japanese student for a day without the homework and pressure of exams, I'm sure you'll have so much fun on Kyou Genki ni. Alright guys, so I hope you like these 5 islands. I know we have barely scratched the surface of all of the beautiful Japanese dream addresses there are out there. Please let me know in the comments which one is your favorite and if there's any Japanese island you'd like to see featured in a future video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Animal Crossing content like this, and see you in the next video.